Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my February favorites. So today is the 28th of February, and I have been testing out so many new products, I feel like, this month that I'm super excited to show what my favorites are. I actually don't have any flops. There wasn't one product that I wasn't wowed by, which I'm actually super surprised about, but very, very grateful and very happy about. Before we jump into what my favorites are, I just want to ask you guys, if you do like what you see throughout the video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Then also please don't forget to subscribe before you go if you do like what you see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Alright, so first we're going to talk some brushes. So this brush from e.l.f., oh my gosh, it is my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Airbrush Blender Brush. I love this brush. I just got it like a month ago, and this is just so great. Like a little domed, angled sort of shape to this brush. I love it. It's actually super like fluffy and like not super dense. I love this for bronzer. So literally what I'll do is like I'll put my bronzer and then I'll just start tapping. This is just so good. It really just effortlessly blends out the bronzer, bring it all the way down. It just looks so darn good. I really love this. I've been using this literally non-stop. I have a few brushes that I actually switched to like my everyday makeup brushes, because when I find a brush that I like, I don't stop using it until I find another one that's just as good. I'm somebody that will use the same brush forever. You guys probably know that, because whenever I apply bronzer, blush, whatever, I'm pretty much using the same exact brushes. Oh, I have a blush brush that I've been loving. Okay, I'm gonna get that too. But this is just great. I love the shape to it, and it's, I think this was like 10 bucks. I just bought it on a whim. I was like, oh, I feel like that would be good for bronzer, and it's amazing. I really do like this. Another brush that I love, this is the Real Techniques blush brush. So I felt like I was always using my Boda brush. That is my all-time favorite blush brush, but I wanted something different, because I felt like if I really wanted a soft diffused look, I wanted a more fluffier, bendy brush, if that makes any sense. So I was on a hunt, and guys, I actually found two brushes that I really like, but we'll get to the other one in a sec. This brush from Real Techniques is just the blush brush I'm obsessed with. See that like fluffiness, just that like really soft and diffused sort of look. I love this. I like dip it into any blush, even if it's super pigmented. This just really distributes the blush evenly. It's a very easy to blend. What I've been liking doing lately is starting off with my blush back here and then bringing it more towards the front, so the fresh front isn't like super pigmented and like a pain to blend out. But this blush, even if I start from back here or up here, it just blends everything out beautifully. I love it. It is just so gorgeous, so soft. You guys could see, like, it's just so darn bendy and like fluffy. I'm just obsessed with it, and this was super affordable as well. I would love Real Techniques brushes. They are very affordable and they work amazing. So next thing that we have, I actually bought, but it also came in my BoxyCharm, so I came with like double of everything. And at first I was really disappointed. I was like, oh wow, I spent that money on the brushes, like should I return it? But no, they're so good. I'm keeping them. The only one that I really wasn't a huge fan of, but it's still gonna get some use because it's really good for applying like powder underneath your eye, is more of the flat brush. But these two brushes out of the three are by far amazing. And if you guys see them, I don't know if they sell them individually, but I did buy them to like in set with the other product. You guys need to buy everything because it is just so good. So first, let's talk about this one. This is the bronzer brush. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but there is some sort of texture, if you guys could see, and it's just very dense, just like a really fluffy brush. Like, it's dense, but it's still like very fluffy, which is what I like when I have a bronzer brush. I love testing out new bronzer brushes now. I always used to use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill one, which is still really great, but I felt like it was a little too big sometimes. This is the perfect size. I can get right up in there and then just evenly distribute the bronzer. It is just so soft. These brushes are so soft, guys. They are like one of the softest brushes I have tried in a long time. They just blend everything out beautifully. Like you guys could see, like the bristles going back and forth. They are just amazing. They fit perfectly here. They fit perfectly right on the forehead. Sometimes if I just want a little bit more bronzer right underneath my lip, I can apply it there with the same exact brush. It is just so good, and you guys need this because it is amazing. I even have some of their eye brushes, Alamar Cosmetics, and they're actually very, very good. So Alamar brushes are one of my favorite now, and I feel like they're actually pretty affordable for the quality that you're getting. Like this is amazing. This is like comparable to some higher end brushes, and I feel like I would rather reach for these. Then I have this one right here. This one is called the Complexion Brush. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you guys. This one is just the bronzer brush. This one is the complexion brush. So when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Like, I don't want to use it for powder. Like, I probably wouldn't use this for powder so much because I like a bigger brush for powder because I really pack on powder. This is actually great for blush. Seriously, like, it is just so good. It blends out so beautifully, really hits the apples of cheeks, really able to blend everything out. It really just does flow. Like you guys can see, I'm not applying a lot of pressure, and it just flows beautifully. Again, this is very, very soft. You guys will thank me later. Go ahead and get this because they are a bomb. So the product that I actually bought the brush with is this. This is by Alamar Cosmetics. So a lot of these products I use in a first impressions video. You guys are going to see that I have been pre-filming like crazy. Sometimes my hair looks like I just got it done. Other times my hair looks like, okay, you need to go get it done. I've been pre-filming like crazy. So this is just like a spoiler alert, I guess. This video isn't up yet. I don't even think I got to editing it. It'll probably go up next week or the following week. But this is in the video, and some of these items are in the video, but you guys need to go get it anyway. So this is the Alamar Cosmetics. This is just the Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. This is in the shade Medium Tan. So you do get a nice mirror with it, and then you do get some beautiful colors here. So again, I literally just like, I haven't even touched this color because I'm not that tan yet. I'm probably gonna reach for that in the summer, but these two colors are amazing. I love this for contouring. It just gives such a nice color. You can even use it for bronzer. I just really like it for contour, but it is just beautiful. I have used it for bronzer, but I really like it for contour. I love the shade of it. It's just so easy to blend out, and I really like it. Then we also have this one, which is a brightener, which is a shade on Woke. This is great for just brightening up. So you guys know I like a bright under eye. I will just sweep with the brush that I'm not really a fan of, that isn't like necessarily one of my favorites, but I use with that brush from Alamar Cosmetics. I'll just take that, sweep it underneath my eyes, sweep it right underneath my contour line so it looks a little bit more chiseled. This is great, you guys. Definitely need this. It is bomb, and it also has like a magnetic closing, and it's just really cool. So I really, really do love this. I love Alamar Cosmetics products. You guys saw I had their liner in my purse. That video will no, that video's not up yet. So spoiler alert, I keep their liner in my purse. I use this. Their blushes are really good too. Their brushes are bomb. So I actually really, really love that brand. Then let's go on to talk some affordable makeup products right now. I have a lot from e.l.f. surprisingly. So I don't know why. I just wanted to really deep dive into drugstore products, and e.l.f. I feel like has been killing it. Okay guys, so next two products that I've been loving from e.l.f., there's more, is the e.l.f. Putty Primers. So I have the poreless one. Let me tell you guys, this is literally on par with my favorite Tarte Timeless one. Like you guys could see, I have used, abused, loved it. It is just so darn good. I just dig my finger in there and I just apply it wherever I need. So usually I like some extra pore, like minimizing right in this area. I like it on my nose. I like a little bit in between my brows, and then I always do apply a little bit here and here just because I do have texture there because of my acne scars. So I like to apply it here and then a little bit on my chin. This is so good. This is literally like high-end quality because this is really as good as my Tarte Timeless. Like this is amazing. I really, really love this, and it's super, super affordable. I think these are like less than $10. These are just great. You guys definitely need to go get this. They have this one. They have the, I don't think this is the original one, but one is very similar to Tatcha, unless this one is it. I'm not even sure. And then they also do have the matte one, which I'm going to talk about. Then they also do have the luminous one, and then they have another one, which I'm not really sure what it is. But these are like a bomb. They're so good. Next one is the matte putty primer. This one is just like a white, and it is so darn good, guys. So when I first got this, I was seeing if I had to like rub my finger in it and then apply it. Don't do that. Just dig your finger in there and put it on. This is so good. This actually keeps me very, very matte. Doesn't leave me greasy throughout the day. I feel like this is like not as good as my Smashbox, but I reach for this if I'm not using my Smashbox. So I love my Smashbox one. You guys know that is like my holy grail, one of my favorite. Not as good as my Kane and Austin. I feel like it's Kane and Austin and then Smashbox, and then guys, definitely this. This is so, so good. Sometimes I feel like this is on par with Smashbox, if not maybe like a hair a little bit lower, but this is just so good. It really does keep me matte all day, and I feel like this does help with pores, but if you're somebody who like me likes to double prime, really make sure to erase those pores. Get that poreless one. You are going to love it. This combination is so good. It doesn't leave me greasy, oily throughout the day. I worked 8 hours today. I worked 8 to 5. It is now, where's my phone? It is now 6:07, and I applied my makeup at 7 o'clock in the morning, and my face looks really good. So I really, really love this. It is so darn good. You guys need to go get this. Then the next two products from e.l.f. that I have been loving. This one is the e.l.f. Forever Sun-Kissed Primer Infused Bronzer. What? You guys know I love my primer infused buxom blushes. So when I saw e.l.f. had a bronzer that did that, I needed it. This is very, very creamy. This color does look a little light, kind of good for contouring, but it just blends so, so well onto my finger, onto my face. It is just really, really good. Doesn't leave me chalky. This could be used as a contour. I use it as a bronzer. You can specifically contour with it, which is great, but this actually stays on a really long time. So not as long as the buxom blushes, but still stays on for a pretty long time. So I love this one. This one's actually the lightest shade. The other shade that they did have, which was the medium and the darker one, for me would be a little bit too orange on my skin, so I did go with the lighter one, and I don't regret it. It's beautiful. It stays on a really long time. Not as much as the buxom ones, as I said, but go get this. It's great. Next one that I have, this is the e.l.f. Always Spicy blush. So they had different shades of the blush as well. I didn't get those because my buxom ones, I have a mauve one and I have a peach one, so I wanted something that I didn't really have. This one's kind of like a peachy but a little bit more warm toned and not as light as the buxom one that I have, but this is beautiful. So again, this doesn't stay on as long as the buxom ones, but it does stay on a really long time because this does have some primer in it. So you guys could see that is like the color, and let me just show you guys. Like, it just blends so beautifully. Like, that just looks so gorgeous. I love the color. It is great. You guys need to go get this. It's super affordable. If you guys can't afford the buxom ones, get this. Even though the longevity isn't as much, you're still gonna want this. It's really good. Okay, so next two things we're gonna talk about are liners. These liners are so good, guys. So these are the Colourpop cream gel liners. You guys are probably thinking, Melissa, you're really, really late to the game. I know I am. I got these in the Colourpop times Juicy Jazz collab and the Colourpop times Kelly Strack collab. If you guys haven't watched it, I'll link it in the eye sometime during the video, but these are great. So I don't have a white one to like actually compare it to, but just know that it's super, super pigmented because I have the Tarte Stay Awake liner, which is the nude. Basically this color. It's like a nude liner, just like this one, which is in the shade Honey Dude, and this is so much better. The reason I'm saying that is because with the Tarte one, I always have to really put my eye down and get in there and really dig it in. This one, I don't have to do that. I don't even have to like pull my eye down. I literally just get super close and line, and it is just so darn good. Like, seriously, it is amazing. I really, really love the colors. They're super, super pigmented. They stay on all day, and they're really, really affordable. And I need these in like every single color now. So these are great. And if you guys are looking for a liner that's going to stay all day and it's really, really pigmented, go check them out. They definitely do have other colors as well, more vibrant colors, and then also the traditional like black, brown, and then white and nude. So definitely go check them out. They are great. The next one I want to talk about is the Wonder Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation. This is so light on your skin. It makes it feel like you're not wearing any foundation. This is in the shade medium, matches me perfectly, and it does have a little like doe foot applicator, which is like so cool. So all you have to do is just draw the stripes on your face. It just makes it super easy. Just take that beauty blender or that sponge or even that brush, blend it out, your makeup is done. This is so easy to blend out. It really feels light on the skin, and it also really is a really full coverage foundation, and it doesn't leave your face cakey, and it just wears all day so beautifully. It doesn't come off, doesn't smudge. It is just amazing. Definitely a foundation that I have been reaching for a lot this month. This came in my Ipsy bags. You need to go get this. Like, I am obsessed with this. Next one that I want to talk about, I've actually been using this for a while, but I don't think I included this in a favorite. So you guys know I have really oily skin. I have oily eyelids. Finding a eyelid primer to really adhere to my eyelids and then make sure that it doesn't smudge all day is really difficult for me. I always have to opt for high-end ones or my CoverGirl one, but this one is a really good one for just like that middle ground. If you want to spend a little bit more than the $10, but you don't want to spend as much as the like $30 ones from NARS or Smashbox. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Eye Clean Canvas, and this is in the shade medium. They only have one shade right now. This did just drop on my birthday, February 5th, but this is just so cool. So you guys could see it's like wet looking, but it's not gonna like come out, which is kind of cool. But this is like, that's what it looks like. You literally only need a little bit of this, guys. So what I will usually do when I go ahead and use this is I will take a flat brush, just dip a little bit, tap it on that eye, tap it on the eye, blend it out with a brush because my nails are too long. Then I always do have to set this just because it does crease a little bit on me whenever I use concealers or anything thicker than like an eyeshadow traditional base. I always do have to set just because I am oily, but I always set this and it makes sure that my eyeshadow does not smudge. If you have oily eyelids, go check this out. I also do have a discount code with them. If you guys are interested, I'll leave it down in the description box below, but this is great. If you're oily, you're gonna love this. If you're dry, you're gonna love this. This really does make your eyeshadow stay on all day, and it does really give you that blank canvas. So even if you don't want to wear eyeshadow, sometimes I'll just take this, put it on my eyelids, kind of just even out the overall tone because this is really close to my skin tone, and it just makes my eyes get rid of like the veins or the blueness or any discoloration that I have. So I really do enjoy this. Next product we're going to be talking about is eyeshadow. So I guess let me start off with the high-end one and then let me go with the cheaper alternatives. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette. I did get this for my birthday. My birthday was February 5th, so I have been using this. I think I got this, my birthday was on a Wednesday, so I got it the following week, but this is so good. Ivan did get this for me. I love the colors on here. I did do a video with this palette. If you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and link that up above in the eye at some point in this video, but these shades are just so beautiful. It does come with a pretty large mirror, but I love them. You do have your neutral tones, which is honestly, you're gonna see a little bit of a trend with my eyeshadow palettes this month because I have been on a neutral eye look, like kick. So look at my eyeshadow right now, it is neutral, and I just always opt for the neutrals this month. I don't know what it is, it's just so easy to do. But with this, you do have your pops of color, like those pinks, so you can make it very daytime or you can make it very nighttime and just sultry. I love these colors. I love the pigments, super pigmented, blends out super easily. This is honestly a great palette. It is expensive, but this is, if this is something that is in your price point and you're going to be using these colors all the time like myself, go ahead and get this because this is so good. So now let's go on to the more affordable alternative. So that palette was $75. Again, very expensive, but I really do love it. So something that's a little bit cheaper, or technically a lot cheaper, like less than half the price, is this Colourpop Bare Necessities Pressed Eyeshadow Palette. Again, you guys are probably thinking, Melissa, you're so late to the game. But this is so good. Like, this palette is huge. I haven't even used all of the colors, but these are just so beautiful. This is a 30 pan eyeshadow palette. It is for $30 and it is so good. I'm wearing the talk on my inner corner. Today I did do full exposure all over to sort of set. Then I did go in with the talk on the inner portion of my eye. Then I went with Hot Gossip in my crease. And then I went with All of You in my crease as well, just to deepen it up a little bit. Then I went with Tableau to the outer corner of my eye. But this color story is gorgeous. I love the colors, very nude, very neat, but you still do have your warm oranges in here. You do have like your purples in here. You do have your black. So this is definitely a palette that you can wear day to night. It is a great palette, very easy to blend, very pigmented, and I actually really like Colourpop shadows, so much so that you guys are going to see 2 additional palettes coming right up. Let's talk about this one. This is the Nude Mood one. This came in the Juicy Jazz times Colourpop collab. Does not have a mirror exactly like the Bare Necessities one. This one is now, I believe, $9. But this color story is just beautiful. I love it. The only thing is that this shade Wink Wink, you're going to have to use your finger with it, because if you don't, you're not going to get that maximum color payoff, which is just so gorgeous. Like, use your finger with it and just really get in there. Even though I have long nails, I try, because that is just such a beautiful color. But again, I use this for a nice neutral eye. You guys could see, like, I've been loving my neutrals so much. Again, this color blends out beautifully. It's $9. It's super affordable, and it's very easy to blend. It's just super pigmented. Another one that I really like, this is in the Kelly Strack times Colourpop collaboration. This one is a different material, if you guys can see. This one is definitely like cardboard. This one is more so plastic. You open it up, you do get a large mirror, and this color story is beautiful. You do have your more cool toned nudes right here, but you still do have a touch of warmth, and then you do have your shimmers. So I'm going to show you guys these 2 palettes side by side so you can really see the difference. This one is definitely more cool toned than this one, which is the one with Juicy Jazz. So very different nude eyeshadows, but very beautiful. I love the shades on both of these. Honestly, all month long I've been reaching for those 4 eyeshadow palettes, really creating a nice nude moment. I have been loving like doing a nude eye and then doing like a nude lip. I don't know why, it's just so easy to do during the work week, and during the work week I want something that's very easy to blend, very effortless, and very pigmented, and those 4 eyeshadow palettes really do it for me, and I really do love them. If you guys are interested in any specific product, just leave me a comment down below and I will definitely do a review for you guys. But I hope that you guys did like this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Also, please do not forget to subscribe before you go if you did like what you saw, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. And then also be sure to leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite product for the month? I want to hear about it. But that's it, guys. I hope that you all did enjoy this video. Let me know once again what your favorite products were, if any of these products made your favorites list. I definitely want to hear about it. But yeah, that's it, guys. I will see you guys in a few days in my next video.